Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Spellforce 3 Soul Harvest. Where we left off last time, we were being endlessly attacked by a Vengeful Spirit. We literally can't do anything about it right now. I looked it up just to see exactly what was going on.
Keep it up.
We have to advance the main storyline until we get an artifact. And so that's just what we're gonna have to do. It does suck because...
You've had your warning, Tevos. More than one.
But I told you, I just need one more day. There's this new boy in the communes, and his parents are smuggling in money to help him through.
Sorry, Tevos. You've had your chance. If you can't pay in gold, you'll pay in blood.
So it must be.
Alright, let's talk to Tevos quickly.
What's going on here?
None of your goddamn business, Pale Blood. Now, unless you're here to pay us the money this little shit owes us, I suggest you take your authoritative Pale Blood attitude and shove it where the sun don't shine.
We're agents of the Queen.
We're agents of the Queen and are here by decree of the Exalted Father. You don't want to cross us.
Oh, really? And assuming that were true, why the fuck would we care? We don't give a shit about the Exalted Father.
You're not worth the effort.
Alright, I'm not in the mood for this. Let's do it the hard way.
Music to my ears. Kill 'em, boys.
Scum like that deserve to just get killed. Also, I'm kind of worried that the Vengeful Spirit's gonna come back really soon. And so, you know.
No. What by Nor did you do? You killed them!
I did, yep.
It was you or them. Though your way of saying thanks makes me wonder if we made the right choice.
He's worried that the Dust Syndicate will come after him now.
Damn right it will.
They'll know it wasn't you.
These were armed criminals who outnumbered you. The Syndicate will know it wasn't you.
I pray to Nor that you're right. But who are you? And what do you want from me?
We're looking for a friend of yours, Surabhi.
Surabhi? And I'm not sure I can help you, because I haven't seen her in weeks. We're not exactly on good terms anymore.
Let me guess. You were more than friends?
We were. But I messed up. And after that, she became strange. And that weird woman started showing up. It only got worse.
Just gonna keep summons up in case that thing comes back. How'd you mess up?
How'd you mess up?
I don't know. Is this really important?
If you want us to find Surabhi, then we need the full story. Just spit it out.
Fine. I stole from her. For years.
Kind of a
To pay for your
douchebag.
drugs.
Yes, damn it! To pay for the fucking dust!
Gotta hate
For a
addicts.
while, I made her believe it was one of her bunk mates. But one night, she caught me red-handed. I told her this had nothing to do with my love for her, but she wouldn't listen. She
You don't
saw it as
say.
a betrayal of everything we had. But it wasn't. Is that so hard to understand? She was the only one I could take that money from because I knew she wouldn't give me up to the overseers. I loved her, and I still do. If it weren't for that goddamn dust.
Did you ever try and make up?
Did you ever try to make up?
Of course I did. Dozens of times. She refused to even speak to me.
How long have you been an addict?
How long have you been a dust addict?
Too long.
Well, you did betray her.
Well, if stealing from the person who trusts you the most isn't betrayal, then I don't know what is.
Thank you for the sermon.
Are members of the same pack allowed to have relationships?
So, members of the same pack are allowed to have relationships?
Well, the overseers don't exactly encourage it, but they also don't prohibit it.
As I said, General, the idea is to let the pack do its thing. Relationships and sexuality are natural processes.
What do you mean by she became strange?
What do you mean by she became strange?
Withdrawn, moody. She'd spend hours in the training rooms, slashing away at the dummies as though she was trying to butcher them. She'd snap at everything. And when she wasn't training, she was in the library reading the Exalted Father's scriptures. Frankly, it was disturbing to see her like that. Surabhi was always driven, but there was also a warm, kind-hearted girl under that surface.
I see.
When did you split up?
When did you split up?
That was, I don't know, 10 months ago, a year?
You don't remember?
I do, but the dust, it makes everything so blurry.
Friggin' addicts. Do you have any idea where Surabhi could have gone?
If you knew Surabhi well, Do you have any idea why she fled the commune?
Not really. They say that she's become a derelict, but that just doesn't add up. She was always so pious, so dedicated to the realm, so why should she run away? All the more reason to be worried. Maybe she got, I don't know, abducted.
Somehow I doubt that.
What weird woman.
What weird woman?
She was from intelligence, a mage. Whenever she came to the commune, she would take Surabhi aside for special training. Apparently, she taught her advanced magic. Something about the veil.
Why did she choose Surabhi?
Why did she choose Surabhi?
Why? Because she was bloody good at what she did, that's why. She was as good a fighter as a student.
The veil. Isn't that what separates our reality from others?
It's the fabric between dimensions. That woman must have taught her how to conjure. It's the art of glimpsing into other realities, or even transporting elements of them into ours. If Surabhi has been taught how to conjure, that might actually help us.
Isn't that dangerous?
Transporting elements from other realities into ours. Isn't that dangerous?
Of course it's dangerous. Not only could creatures like the God of Light enter our world that way, tampering with the veil can also have damaging effects on one's sanity. But as I said, if Surabhi has been conjuring, that could lead us right to her. To interact with the veil, one needs a special kind of talisman, which allows the arcanist to see the places where the veil can be altered. And if one does alter it, it leaves a trail which we could follow. The question is, where do we get a vinculum?
I might have an idea, but it'll cost you.
You're joking.
All right. The crypts. I saw them bury a high up from the intelligence recently. Maybe you can find one of those vinculums there.
Worth a try.
What about keeping a low profile?
Didn't you say we should abide by Calibrock law?
I did, but I don't see any other options. Also, the graveyard is outside the city, so it should be easy to do this without anyone noticing.
Fine. Let's get to it then.
Good luck. And here. I think I owe you this. It's a key to the Calibrock tunnels. That'll make it easier for you to get down into the swamp without anybody noticing. Just make sure she's all right, will you? I know she doesn't care about me anymore. But if anything were to happen to her, oh, you know what I mean.
I don't actually know what he means, but that's
Let's
okay.
get down into the swamps. The boy's right. The tunnels are probably our best bet.
Okay, we need to find a vinculum. Because we're going to be attacked by another Vengeful Spirit in a second here. Or actually, it's the same Vengeful Spirit over and over again. In fact, it's right there. And we need to move before it starts doing weird things. Ow. We're kind of trapped. It is the unfortunate part about fighting in Calibrock, where everything is freaking super close quarters all the time. Let's see if we can taunt him. There we go. That might keep us alive a little bit longer. And we should probably maybe avoid it. Oh, he's gone. Okay, good. That was a lot better than last time, where like half of our group got lightning to death.
Stay close.
Anyways, we're fine.
You know it.
Way.
So it's down here. Oh, it's right here. Alrighty. So once we get the vinculum, we can actually kill the Vengeful Spirit, and then it'll stop fighting us. And I think the path to it is where we were before here, because there was that weird shattery-looking thing.
What do we have here? Interesting.
But we really desperately need that thing.
Out of the way.
Try to keep up.
It's over here. Just gonna kind of take a quick glance around, even though it's probably suicidal to do so.
Sure.
Over there?
There's also items just like lying around randomly. Like quite a few of them, actually.
Those look like moles.
Did they kill those farmers?
I think that's your answer.
Probably. Let's get a corpse golem going.
Is that the best you can do?
They have a lot of life. Like a surprising amount for moles.
What do you want?
We're also very close to a level, and we get the best skeletons. Oops, shit, that's not what I meant to do. Well, we grouped up. Finish that one off.
Let's get this
We're
over.
probably gonna have to deal with another Vengeful Spirit shortly-ish.
Just what I needed.
Okay. Let's go get that item.
All right.
Lead the way.
Yes.
I don't know why you couldn't just walk across the water, but whatever. Or walk through the water. It doesn't look that deep. Oh, we're getting more crab dung. This is that quest that we still have never seen yet. We have like 8 or 9 crab dung now. Actually, maybe like 4. We're just picking up all the poop. And that is kite and shell. We found a godstone. Always a plus. Wait, hold up. We missed an item up there.
What's this?
More crab dung. Do you think they just use it for like fertilizer?
I suppose this is the graveyard. Why is
does.
it outside the city?
The Dark Elves don't worship their dead like humans or elves do. The body is a mean...
That must be it. It's locked.
a defense mechanism. Probably only relatives and other members of the intelligence can enter it. The latter are usually given access to these crypts should the bodies be required for necromancy.
Aren't you one?
Used to be. But we should take a look at these graves. Chances are that another, less wealthy individual is buried there, along with his staff or emblem.
All right.
If they don't care about bodies, why do they have
What do
staffs
we
and
have
emblems in the corpses?
Take them out!
Doesn't make any sense.
They must be done. Really?
That one just had
This
gold.
No one lives forever.
Oh. There's a revenant in there. Oh, I guess they call it fallen, but it looks like a revenant. What do we got? We have a dirty old axe and a dirty old battle staff.
good.
They are not great, but you know what? They're items. We can sell them.
What's this?
Stop this.
Oh, damn it. This is really bad. We're in a terrible position for this.
Guide us.
I'm here.
Good enough. Who is being attacked right now?
You lead.
It's our main character. He's under
Stay
attack.
close.
Taunt you. There we go.
That's me.
This is it.
Let's get some skeletons to fight it.
Yes.
Oh no, our healer is under attack. Move! Why are you standing still? Alright, good enough. Taunt him again.
Where to?
Attack!
We're so close to a level. It should vanish pretty quick here. Alright. We did kill whatever is in that grave. It didn't have any loot though. Probably just gold.
I'll keep the bastards off you.
What is that thing? That's a Revenant Knight.
What is it?
It's now dead. We're gonna look through every single grave until we find it. Oh, there's an undead mage. Much easier to kill. Still no item though.
What's this?
I have your back.
A pestilent revenant.
Make it good.
Also pretty easy to kill. Also, very close to a level, like 3 experience away.
What do we
Excellent.
have here?
That was a sword? I don't know why. I'm surprised that it had a sword, but yeah, kinda.
Finally, some action.
This is just called Undead.
What do you need?
It doesn't have a name other than Undead.
Let's be quick.
There we go. Gained a level 2. And we gained the old Crypt Keeper's staff, which is kind of a nice weapon, sort of. Not as good as ours.
Hold it when we approach the crypt door.
But first, we have to level up. Actually, no, we're gonna go in the crypt first, because I don't want to be attacked by
That
another
must be it.
spirit.
It's locked.
A defense mechanism. The latter.
Aren't you one?
Oh, do I actually have to equip it
Alright.
on my character? I see. Weapon, old Crypt Keeper staff, swap that
What do
in.
you want?
There we go, unlock that, put our other staff back on. And in we go. Would I like to travel to
Further
Calibrock
down the
Crypts?
stairs, you come to a portcullis. As you turn the crank controlling it, you notice Wraith standing motionless, an expression on his face as though looking at a faraway landscape. He frowns as your eyes meet. "Let's find the vinculum," he says and walks past you.
Lovely place.
Welcome to Karlabrock. Let's find the vinculum.
Let's level up first. We get level 3 skeletons, which I think is the maximum. I don't think there's any further levels in this skill. It means we'll summon 2 reavers, 1 archer, and 1 mage for a minute, which is nice. And it scales with willpower. And we're going to put our point. Oh, we don't have any points, just skill points this level. We've upgraded one of our skills to the highest level, and we use skeletons a lot, so we're going to do skeletons on both people. We've maxed out healing? Not quite, maybe? I don't know. We need just cause though. We need to get down to the resurrection abilities. And you, what do I want to do with you? Shield slam? Sword and board level 3? After blocking an attack, can restore 5 focus. It's okay, I guess. Maybe the best taunt? What's the difference? In a large area. I guess it's just a bigger taunt. Good enough then. I'm good with taunts. Next couple levels are going to be like leveling our demon and our crypt golem. Or corpse golem, I think it is. I have a feeling once we pick this up, things are going to go badly.
As though they wanted us to find it.
Receiving a vinculum is a great honor for every mage of the intelligence. Seems like this one wanted everyone to know just how influential he was.
Can we just take it?
We don't have any other options. Let's be careful.
Boom. Unsurprisingly, it's a trap.
Guardians. Where did that firewall come from?
Another defense mechanism, I'd wager. Well, that was to be expected. We're trapped.
Can we dispel it?
We can try, but I doubt it. That's a powerful spell, but... maybe the vinculum can help.
How?
Put it on.
Who needs to... Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll put it on our main character. Where is it? I wonder what it's under. Is it quest item? No. It's not a blueprint. Although we should probably just... Can't use any of these. Weird. It's not a key. There it is.
By the ancestors.
That was a wrong
What are
character.
these lights?
Fractures. It's still functioning.
Fascinating or not, the firewall's still there.
In this reality, yes, but maybe not in others. Those lights all around us, they are what mystics call fractures. Windows into another reality.
Let Wraith can actually like the tear the God of Light created.
Like the tear the God of Light created?
No. Imagine a tiny spot where the fabric of an otherwise thick piece of silk is thin enough to see through. That's a fracture. If left alone, fractures are harmless. They are simply an innate element of the veil, and nothing can pass through them unless a mystic tampers with them. What the God of Light did through Rondar Lacane was rip a hole the size of a child in the fabric. A fracture allows the creation of a temporary link between the reality it connects to and ours. A link through which you can transport objects back and forth. And since there must be a reality where this firewall hasn't appeared, all we have to do is find a fracture into such a reality and conjure that version of the room into ours.
Is there any way to see the reality behind a fracture?
How do you see into the reality behind a fracture? I mean, there must be a way to know what you're about to bring home, isn't there?
Unless you've used the fracture before, no, there isn't. Conjuring something from an unknown fracture is always a gamble. It could be treasure, or it could be a demon.
That sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, yes. Which is why most countries forbid using vincula.
Is it also possible to bring living beings through a fracture?
Is it also possible to bring living beings through a fracture?
Beings, yes. Living, no. Organic life isn't able to pass through dimensions. Only ethereal beings like the God of Light, the undead, or demons.
Probably for the better.
Probably for the best.
Yes, probably.
How much of a reality can one conjuration alter?
If we conjure another reality, how much of ours will be altered?
Not much. Just the immediate vicinity of the fracture.
Any idea why the intelligence taught Surabhi how to conjure?
This seems quite dangerous. Any idea why the intelligence taught Surabhi how to conjure?
That's a good question. Normally, conjuration isn't taught to disciples of the intelligence before their 4th year.
Then let's step to it.
Well then, let's step to it. How do you use the vinculum?
You infuse it with a bit of magic once you're near the fracture. It's fairly intuitive if you're a mage.
Okay, who did we end up giving that to? Because it wasn't the right person.
What's the latest?
We gave it to him.
Need me?
I'm going to give it to
Yes.
him because he's actually a mage.
Do you need me?
I think I should use it, right? It's an item that we should probably put on our bar somewhere. Ooh.
A lever.
Interesting. See what it does.
Well, that was super easy.
It worked.
That's convenient.
The architects of the crypt might have hidden the lever in another dimension.
The door is open.
It might never have been closed in this dimension.
I like items. Oh, 7 focus. Black magic cooldown, demonic magic cooldowns. Fancy. What's this last one?
Watch out!
Over there?
So it must be.
What are we even fighting? It's hard to see. Oh, crap. That's why there's no skeletons. We didn't even use the skeleton ability.
Think I came prepared.
A visitor from another dimension?
One where something awoke an undead down here, yes. I told you, conjuring is a gamble.
You did. Alright, well we learned. We now probably have to fight another spirit on the way out. Because that seems to be our reality these days.
Interesting.
But now we can at least get rid of the vengeful spirit by going to that crypt area. Or I guess it's sort of like the...
Well then, what now? How do we find out where Surabhi went?
Carrying a vinculum changes the magical signature around a person. If we use ours near the fractures here in Carlabrock, and she used hers too, we might be able to find traces of her.
Traces?
You'll see.
Okay, first of all though, we are running to get rid of the vengeful spirit.
You know it.
In fact... I think if we do that, we get there faster.
Piece of cake.
Is this the closest one? Yes. We have to go there, use the vinculum, kill the body.
Ancestors! Ancestors!
Wherever this was, they haven't been dead long.
Looks like we need to have a little chat with our friend.
Burn it.
What do we have here?
Ah, essence of a vengeful spirit. That is so much better. Now we're not going to be chased down by a spirit constantly.
Ancestors, guide us.
And I'm pretty happy about that.
Stay close.
We still need to use the vinculum to find a Surabhi. Wait. There's some sort of person we're supposed to confront there. Is that... You know what? Let's just go across to there. Wait, I think we can actually go in there this way.
You again? What brings you back?
You thought you had us fooled, didn't you? Care to explain why there was a hidden corpse?
Shit. All right. Yes, it was me. I wasn't just doing the ritual to impress my mentor. My friend Viros, he was always plagued by voices. When they decided he wasn't worth helping, he was made a derelict. I thought if I did this ritual... I didn't mean to kill him. Please don't tell anyone. I made a mistake, but why should it ruin the rest of my life? I'll give you everything I have if you promise not to report me.
I want to know more about the ritual.
Tell me more about this ritual first. What were you trying to do?
It was supposed to clear Viros's mind, remove the voices. It almost worked too. The undead were the physical manifestations of what haunted him.
A cleansing ritual. And you thought you could do it alone?
I know, okay? But no one else was willing to try.
So what went wrong?
I messed up the incantation. Viros screamed, started convulsing, and then... nothing. So I did the first thing I thought of. I hid his body. I know how it sounds, but I panicked. The undead were everywhere. Please, don't report me.
He had good intentions. I won't report you.
You have a deal. This will stay between us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Here, as promised.
Thanks.
Well, I need to take care of a few things here first. Thank you again.
Then we get a ring. Improved fire might or ice might or a bunch of gold. Nobody uses fire in our group and nobody uses ice in our group, so probably just gonna go with gold, honestly.
Over there?
Go ahead.
There's no point in walking long distances when we can just take a portal. Let's go do this ritual now that we can do it without dying. Were we not in the right area?
Sure.
Guess not. Maybe this one?
What is it?
There we go. This is the ritual area. As denoted by the triangles.
My apprentice. I hope you studied hard. I'll start the incantations, you handle lighting the stones.
Over here?
Okay.
What do you need?
I'm gonna put you in the middle.
Make it
And everyone else is gonna surround the area.
That's me. Sure, I'll buy.
No, not that. Control F5. Such a weird quick save button, but whatever.
What happened? Apprentice General, what did you do?
He is dead. We get him back up. Dude has some serious AoE damage though. Let's give him shielding. Taunt again. We're gonna need to heal him again. Get him back up. Come on. Holy shit, that was a lot of AoE damage. Taunt him. No, don't taunt him? Okay. Oh, we're stunned. I see. I think that guy just died. I think we have to reload. Oh no, he's back up on his own. That guy had a lot of health. His name was Wilhelm. Or possibly William, I wasn't really paying attention.
What is it?
I'll try not to die.
You're fired! Do you know
William.
how long it took me to prepare for this ritual? And now my William is dead!
Sorry.
Be gone! And don't think I'll give you a recommendation for your future employers!
Where to?
Is there any other way that's supposed to go down? I'm gonna go check that out. I'm gonna try the other iterations of lighting these candles and see if there's a different outcome. I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, so there's a poem we're supposed to read first. I realized as I was reading the quest log again. We gotta find it. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Poem of the Wicked Girl. A girl still young did once confess to an old priest her foolish quest. So lonely was the little child that she sought friends in places vile. 4 beacons she would have to light to call a demon to her side. The dying tree which clings to light had been the first to see the flame. The city orchard twixt the streams, the next piece in her dangerous game. An altar made for the deceased, her eyes with flames had been agleam. The broken commune to the east and finished was her wicked scheme. Where's the fiend? The priest then frowned. I didn't mean to hit that button, but that's okay. Alright, so the tree is first. Where's a tree? Do you think it just means like think it means this tree? I mean, that's kind of a tree, I guess. Let's do the other ones. Maybe a process of elimination this. The city orchard twixt the streams, so that's gotta be south. Because, like, there's the mushrooms and streams down that way. So, I think that's south. Sort of south that way. Okay, so the second one's that. What was the third one? An altar made for the deceased. I guess that's an altar there? That looks pretty altar-y, so west. And then the final one. Was... The broken commune to the east. Wasn't that the commune we went into? I honestly don't fully know. I'm just gonna try this out. I think it's...
Yes.
Lead the way.
I think we do
What do you
east. Oh. Why can't I click on these? Maybe not allowed to do with multiple characters in tow?
I'm listening. This way.
Oh, because I saved right before I lit the last one. Oh. Okay, how far back is this autosave? Not that far. Like a minute.
As Wraith orders the cohort
Okay.
to a sudden
Right.
stop after
So I'm going
a
to try
two-day
this.
journey through the
What I
swamps
think it
of
is. I've
Law.
gotten it written down.
You cast him a questioning glance.
I think maybe it's going to be this pattern.
Keep it up.
But we'll see. Could be wrong.
Apprentice, I hope you studied hard. I'll start the incantations, you handle lighting the stones.
What's this?
A storm is coming.
What happened? Apprentice General?
Nope, that's not what it was. Alright, I'm going to try again.
As Wraith orders the cohort to a sudden stop after a two-day journey through the swamps of Lar, you cast him a questioning glance.
I'm going to try one more time. I have one more alternative that it could be.
My apprentice. I hope you studied hard. I'll start the incantations, you handle lighting the stones.
Altar. East is the last one. East has to be the last one.
Yes!
That's better.
That's it! You did it! Good work, apprentice!
Where am I? Wait, no! Not again!
Not again.
What's this?
I knew you could do it, apprentice! You
This has happened
made
before,
me
apparently.
So proud.
You helped drag me back to this place!
Wait, Gildan summoned you before?
He won't leave me alone!
Now, William. That's enough. I think you've mastered all there is for me to teach you, Apprentice General. Here, your payment. Good luck. Keep studying. Come, William. Let's go home.
Poor William. He's a very unhappy William.
Wow. That was unexpected.
Hobby necromancy never ends well.
I'm going to take the demonic magic, I think. Alright, I think that's going to be the end of our video for now, though. In the next video, we'll continue on our journey and see if we can find... We need to find Idar. He's up there somewhere, apparently. And then we need to confront Wraith's contact in Calibrock eventually as well. For now, though, I'll see you guys next time. Take care, and have a wonderful day.